The first competition of the afternoon is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seated into the bracket based on a random draw. So the fastest 4 drivers will advance to the semifinal rounds and compete for the finals, where they will earn their opportunity for the first 8 points of the night. Monster Jam fans, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Kicking things off, we have Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. She took a JCB Racing win last weekend, looking for another one this weekend, but she has to go through her first competitor first, and that is Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. Monster Jam trucks are fired up. They are approaching the line and looking at the race lights directly in front of them. Ringling Bailey Circuit restaging, as is Sparkle Smash. BKT tires are touching the starting line. Following the direction right now of both our tech officials and the race lights that are in front of them. It looks like there we go. The lighting looks like it is ready to go. So Monster Jam fans, it does look like we are having some technical difficulties with our race lights right now, which is why you saw Kylie Kent and Sparkle Smash start her race and Ringling Bailey Circuit did not. There are race lights at the opposite ends of each part of the track that our drivers are focusing on to let them know when to fire up, when to stage, and when to hit the throttle. So we are gonna go ahead and get them restaged right now to compete in race number 1 here in round 1 of JCB Racing. These two have never competed against each other before. This is Kylie Kent's rookie season going against an 11-year veteran in this sport. Getting word right now that they are in fact restaging. We're gonna do hand staging by our tech officials. So they're focusing on them right now to make sure that they are ready to safely compete in the competition. As I say, you can see right there, our drivers are on the line. Kylie Kent a little overstaged at this point, trying to get her attention to back up that Monster Jam truck ever so slightly to put those BKT tires in line with the starting line. Kylie Kent, this is her very first season with us here at Monster Jam. Her rookie season. Again, Ringling Bailey Circuit's Brianna Mahan secured a JCB Racing win last weekend in Greensboro. That was our very first weekend out here on Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. There's a lot of anticipation right now, Monster Jam fans, going into this round 1 in the JCB Racing competition. And it does look like Ringling Bailey Circuit is perfectly in line at the starting line right now. So we are gonna go ahead and stage Sparkle Smash, Kylie Kent. Again, this is something called hand staging. There are hand movements that are happening right now with our tech officials to let them know when to go green. Your winner, Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. One more time, that winner, Ringling Bailey Circuit's Brianna Mahan. If you guys were looking closely on the track, you actually saw a little Bailey Circuit, our little robot dog, peep out from the corner. We'll have an opportunity to see a little bit more of her in just a little bit. Continuing on with our next matchup, approaching the line, we have Michaela Telechka, Team Megalodon. Here celebrating his birthday with each and every one of you in Nashville, we got Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron. We are going to go ahead and reset that race. Again, we've had some technical difficulties with our staging lights, so we have pivoted and doing something we call hand staging, letting our drivers know when to pull up to the line and when to go green here in the JCB racing competition. Ringling Bailey Circuit took that first win up against Kylie Kent and Team Sparkle Smash. When it comes to Megalodon and JCB Digatron, Tony Oaks and Michaela Telechka have actually competed 5 times against one another back in 2025, with Tony Oaks having the better race record 4-1. Can that all change today? This is a new season, new year, and I think we're ready to go green. Your winner, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Super glued to the action. Replay was just up there with Tony Oaks crossing that finish line first, moving on to the semifinals where he will face off against Brianna Mahan in Ringling Bailey Circuit. Continuing on with our third matchup, pulling up to the line, the driver of the Crazy Bull, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Going toe-to-toe with the rookie this season, Chucky Pawkin, Classroom Crusher. Chucky Pawkin is here in Classroom Crusher in his rookie season of Monster Jam, the son of legendary Monster Jam superstar Charlie Pawkin. Let's see what he has in store in round 1. Going up against Fernando. It looks like that one was too close to call. You can see our FMX guys in the back cheering on both of their teammates. We're going to review the super glued to the action replay, a tight race. Both of them are neck and neck coming around this final turn. Take a look. Whose BKT tires cross that finish line first? And it is Classroom Crushers, Chucky Pawkin. Moving on to the semifinals, the rookie is making a name for himself. Last but not least, our final matchup in round 1, the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. And his challenger, we got Brandon Telechka, Zombie. Noah Bakken. You got Chandler Hyder behind the scenes cheering on their drivers, both eager to earn points in pursuit of the BKT Overall Event Championship. Who will take the win? Emerson Gravedigger. Brandon Telechka in Zombie actually had the edge right out the gate, but coming around the initial turn, he lost some precious time and then crushed the turn cone. Super glue to the action replay up there right now. Super glue to the action replay was up there. As I was saying earlier, it did look like Brandon Telechka had the edge right out of the gate, but he did hit that turn cone on the final pass. So when it comes to those great turn cones down there on the track, if you hit it, crush it, push it out of bounds, it is a disqualification. So therefore, as you can see up there on the video board, Weston Anderson in Gravedigger will be the one moving on to the semifinals and going up against Classroom Crushers Chucky Pocket. I'm so excited for this particular race because it is second generation driver against second generation driver. So it's going to be fun to see how this one plays out. You see there on the track right now, though, we have our tech officials making sure that everything is correct and that our turn cones are placed in order to go into the semifinals, which is coming up in just a moment.
All right, Nashville, it is time for the semi-final round of Monster Jam JCB Racing. The fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round. And now the winners of the semifinals will move on to the final round. So Nashville, let's get loud if you're ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing.
This is their first matchup since 2023. Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron, Ringling Bailey Circuits, Brianna Mahan. Who's moving on to the JCB Racing Finals? Your winner, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron, has now found himself on the top of the pod, which means he is making his way to the JCB Racing Finals. The only question is, who will he face off against? We do see 2 competitors down there on the track right now. Now, I do want to clarify something because we talked about earlier how Chucky Pocket and Classroom Crusher was supposed to be competing in this race going up against the Black and Green Wrecking Machine. But as you can see there on the track, El Toro Loco's Fernando Martinez has made his way out onto the track. There is an issue going on behind the scenes with the Monster Jam truck Classroom Crusher, so he is unable to compete. Therefore, El Toro Loco's Fernando Martinez will be coming out, taking his place and competing in the semifinals. So now he has a second chance to make his way to the finals and has an opportunity to earn 8 points for his team in pursuit of the BKT Overall Event Championship. So Nashville, I need you to get loud. I need you to tell me who you think is gonna go head-to-head with JCB Digatron. Will it be El Toro Loco, or will it be the Black and Green Wrecking Machine? It's time to find out. Another close race, Nashville. We're gonna kick it up to the Super Glue to the action replay. Points are on the line for the JCB Racing competition. We want to make sure we get this one right. Take a look at that Super Glue to the action replay. We're going to slow it down for you guys. Your winner, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing final round. The winner of this race takes the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. Nashville, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
He's a U.S. Army veteran, celebrating his birthday right here with each and every one of you. Looking to secure the first 8 points of this afternoon's event. Can you dig it? Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. And his opponent, the driver who likes to get a little crazy down there on the track, the 2025 Entertainer of the Year, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. This is the first time these drivers are ever meeting in the JCB Racing Finals. Who's gonna take the win? Super glued to the action replay coming up there on the video board right now. We've had a lot of close races throughout the entirety of this phase of the competition. Take a look. Slowing it down. Our Monster Jam officials reviewing the videotape. Your winner, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. What a way to kick off a birthday celebration. Then with a JCB Racing win behind the wheel of JCB Digatron. Smashville, he's starting things off really strong. His teammate, TJ Tiffany, joining him down there on the track for the celebrations. We're gonna hear from our winner in just a moment. He took a BKT overall event championship win last week, and now he has carried that momentum, took it to a JCB Racing win.
Here we go, Tony Oaks on his birthday, joined by TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Digatron, getting it done, man. A little birthday magic right here, celebrating the special day. Wow, tough competition there from Fernando, bud.
JCB, we're making money today, baby. Man, what a huge honor to come out here against undoubtedly one of the fastest racers in Monster Jam. Man, Fernando, hats off to him. He's consistently fast and scary every time he hits the track, but you know what? We're faster and we're scarier, baby.
Especially here on your very special day, joined by all of these Monster Jam fans here in Nashville, celebrating your birthday. So from all of us to you, a very happy birthday. But Tony, we do have a special message from your family, so let's check out the video board.
You know, it's not very often I'm at a loss for words, but every time I see my girls on a screen like that, or they tell me I love you, or Daddy, I can't wait for you to come home, or no, Daddy, I don't want you to go, man, it really touches me deep, man, and that message means a lot to me. It really does. And those of you that are out there, you dads, especially you girl dads, you really know what I'm talking about right now. But hey, it's my birthday. The big 4-0, guys. Wish me a happy birthday and wish me good luck.
That's right, let's make some noise, Team JCB Digatron.
Nashville. Put those hands together and make some noise for Kylie Kent Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open for the first time here today. Scan the QR code, Nashville's right there on the video board. It'll take you directly to judgeszone.com. You got about 10 seconds left to cast your score for Sparkle Smash.
And of course, that super glue glued to the action replay is up there right now. A little reminder of what you guys are scoring at judgeszone.com. Got a couple more seconds to lock it in. That first attempt was a nice sky wheelie. Second one didn't quite get the positioning that we're looking for, but it was a nice pop on that second attempt. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are coming in, a 4.892, so that's gonna be the score to beat in the two-wheel skills challenge. Making her way down the tunnel and onto the track. Put your fins together for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon.
Monster Jam fans, put those hands together for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. It's time to score, everybody, at judgeszone.com. Remember, this is one of the best parts about Monster Jam. You fans telling us which competitor deserves each win from this point out throughout the rest of the event. Score now at judgeszone.com.
So we did see two poppers. She uses the momentum of the throttle and the brake to pop that Monster Jam truck on the front BKT tires. The second attempt was the winner, though, because she actually shifted the weight of the 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck to just one BKT tire. So really nice balance there from Michaela Telechka. Let's take it up to the video board. What do you guys think of Team Megalodon? A 7.540, 7.540. We got a new leader and a new score to beat in the two-wheel skills challenge. Coming up next, we got a new kid in school, Chucky Pawkin, Classroom Crusher. Attempt number one goes for the stoppie, tries to turn it into a combination move by going up the ramp with that moonwalk. He does have one attempt left in the two-wheel skills challenge.
Make some noise, Monster Jam fans, for Chucky Pawkin, Classroom Crusher. Scores are open at judgeszone.com. Fun fact, once you scan the QR code, everybody, no need to keep scanning it. You are ready to go. Just lock in your score.
All right, Monster Jam fans, let us know what you guys thought of that one. He did go for the combo moves both times with that. That first one went for the nice stoppie in the vertical positioning. Score to beat is Megalodon at 7.540. You can see the scores coming in on the video board at 5.562. Second place for Chucky Pauken.
Greensboro, get ready. It's time for Zombies 2 Real Skills.
Keep it going, Nashville, for Brandon Toluchka, Zombie. Let's see if we can get a sea full of zombie arms in here. Everybody put those zombie arms up. There you go. And cast those final scores at judgeszone.com.
So a few more seconds to lock in those scores. Right now, the score to beat is actually Brandon's little sister, Michaela Toluchka, in Megalodon. Did he do enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard? Let's find out. The score for Zombie is a 7.538. Close, but not enough. Second place for Team Zombie. He just took the JCB Racing win. Coming out of the tunnel, Tony Oates, JCB Digatron. We got some combos in there from Tony Oates. JCV Digatron for attempt number 1. Goes into the stoppie, kicks it into reverse. Up the ramp with the moonwalk, through the elevated obstacle, back down the other side. And then continues on with that one run. So that was all one attempt there, Monster Jam fans. He does have one attempt remaining.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Make some noise for the birthday boy, Tony Oates, JCB Digatron. Scoring is open, judgeszone.com, 20 seconds.
All right, Nashville, let us know what you thought of that one. I talked about the combination moves. You can see them on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. Really great control throughout that run. He finds the balancing point, goes into the moonwalk, through the elevated obstacle, brings it back, walks it forward, and then right at the very last second, he kicks it on those back BKT tires one more time. Score to beat is Megalodon, a 7.540. The score for Team JCB Digatron is 9.216. New leader, new score to beat.
Hanging out in the stands, having a blast as always. But we got some special friends that are gonna help us introduce our Monster Jam driver. So Nashville, put those horns up and get loud because it's time for...
Say it loud. El Toro Loco!
El Toro Loco! Nashville, get loud!
Fernando Martinez with attempt number one. Nice combination move. One attempt down, one to go. Goes for the bicycle.
Ooh, so close to the save. Nashville, let's make some noise for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. It's time to score at judgeszone.com. Score now at judgeszone.com.
Went for the bicycle. One of the more difficult things to pull off here at Monster Jam when you're balancing the truck on the side BKT tires. And then from there, you can see on the super glue to the action replay, he stops it, tries to whip it around. Unfortunately, didn't get that momentum going before he flipped over. Solid attempts. Our JCB Dirt Squad is helping us out there on the track, getting that Monster Jam truck upright. See if he's able to drive it off. He will take it back in the pits with David Mila to be assessed by our UNOH technicians.
That's right. I'm actually in the pits right now, Christina.
David, what's going on back there? I know right now is 7.505 for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. That's going to put him in 4th place. But David, you know, what's the word on the street happening behind the pits right now?
So right now with AJ, I'm actually talking to AJ to see if he's actually experienced anything on his own as Fernando Martinez gets back on his feet. AJ, I'm sure you've had your fair share of spills.
Yeah, David, you know, it's never good to land on your lid like El Toro over here. He's trying his best, but we've landed upside down on our bikes before, but unfortunately we don't have a roll cage. So good luck to El Toro, and let's go.
Let's go.
We're going to jump back into the competition with, of course, the black and green wrecking machine. Those headlights are on. He's in the tunnel. He's going to make his way onto the track. Put your hands together for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Gets the popper, puts it on the nose for attempt number 1 for Weston Anderson and Gravedigger. He could be coming around to try to do the bicycle into the sidewall save, something we saw not too long ago with Fernando Martinez. He too is going to make the attempt. Gets it on the side, balances on one BKT tire. Gets the momentum, tries for the save. Monster Jam fans, put your hands together for Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Steering wheel out the window right now. Head on over to judgeszone.com. We've seen just witnessed 2 stellar drivers attempt those bicycles into the sidewall saves. Again, such a technical move, such a difficult one. And we did see it play out with some finesse right until the very, very last time. He did try to make that save. Let's see what you guys thought, though, at judgeszone.com, how that reflects in the scores. Remember, score to beat right now is JCB Digatron. So we have JCB Digatron, the 9.216. So again, 9.216 is the score to beat. The score for Gravedigger is 8.231. Good enough for second place currently, and 8.231. Once again, Monster Jam fans, you guys have been doing amazing all event long, and this is just the start of the event when it comes to our St. Jude Children's Research Hospital fundraising efforts. You can actually see everybody's on the board right now, and again, at the end of the event, the driver that raises the most funds goes back as our ambassador of the night. So please go ahead, scan the QR code. You got a couple more seconds to make your voices heard here at Monster Jam. Our last competitor here in the two-wheel skills challenge. Put your hands together for the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. All right, Monster Jam fans, she did have her first attempt in the two-wheel skills challenge. Able to refire for the second attempt. Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit, looking for her first two-wheel win of the 2026 season right here in Nashville.
Nashville, come on, you can do better than that. Make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. She's coming out of the truck right now. Score now at judgeszone.com. Let her hear you.
Little Bailey Circuit down there on the track, supporting Brianna Mahan. I was holding my breath on that second attempt with those combos. With that save, she balanced on those back BKT tires and was able to recenter herself back on all four BKT tires. This is going to be a tough one. All right, the score to beat, JCB Digatron a 9.216. The score for Ringling Bailey Circuit is so close, a 9.109, her highest score of the year so far. Good enough for second place, but that means the winner of the two-wheel skills challenge with a perfect first half of Monster Jam, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Tony Oaks takes the two-wheel skills challenge win. Another 8 points added to Team JCB Digatron's scores. As I said, he now has a perfect first half of Monster Jam going into our FMX competitions. So he has set his team up for success when it comes to the BKT overall event championship win that they are looking for. Remember, they won it last weekend, the final event in Greensboro. They might be on their way to another one here in Nashville.
Here we go, the winning team right here, Team JCB Digatron, TJ, Tiffany, Tony Oaks. Tony, man, 2 for 2 to start off your birthday here in Nashville. What a moment.
It really is, you know. My hat's off to Bree. That was really, really awesome. You know, just being able to pull off a move off of the side of the pod like that is so complicated, what she did. Hats off to you, Bree, great job. And man, you know, I wanted to kind of hold this up at the bottom here and trip it up again, but we were just going way too fast. But you know what? Hey, what I say, the first one to put your jaw on the floor, that's who gets the high score, and that's us, baby. But up next, we got these wild, we got these crazy, clinically insane, freestyle motocross riders. Nashville, hold on to your butts, because it's about to get hot.
Let's go Nashville one more time. Team JCB Digatron.
Smashville! Welcome back to the second half of Monster Jam. We've seen our Monster Jam drivers compete, and now it is time to see the superstars of freestyle motocross have their turn to add points to their overall scores. You can see our riders down there on the track. They're gonna do a couple of practice jumps in preparation for both of their competitions. Now remember, all of these riders are eager to walk away with wins because the points matter each and every time our drivers or our riders come here onto the track. The points can change. The series points can be altered. So everyone is going to bring their A game in this phase of the competition. Drivers are getting lined up in preparation for those practice jumps. So let's meet them coming down the ramp. Team JCB Digatrons, TJ Tiffany. We got Team Classroom Crusher in the house. Team Ringling Bailey Circuits, Greg Duffy. Noah Bakken, Grave Digger. AJ Roseborough, Team El Toro Loco. Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Here to Sparkle Smash the competition, it's Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. And last but not least, coming down the ramp, Scott Murray, Megalodon. All of our riders have one more practice jump before they line up to compete in the best upright trick competition. So do yourselves a favor, Monster Jam fans. Have your smartphones out and set to judgeszone.com. You're gonna need it.
Yes, yes, Nashville, it is now time for the FMX portion of Freestyle Mania. Our FMXers are ready to start the best upright trick competition. So what that means is all of these riders can dig into their bag of tricks and do anything they want except for a backflip. So there is no backflipping in this upright trick competition. We're gonna need your help. Get on judgeszone.com, 20 seconds at the end of each jump. So here we go. Nashville, are you ready for the FMX upright trick competition?
Kicking things off, Monster Jam fans, it's Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Greg Duffy took a win last week in this phase of the competition in Greensboro. Can he do it again here in Nashville? He's the first competitor coming down the ramp. Let him hear you.
It's time to get loud for Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com, folks. This works the same exact way as it does for our Monster Jam drivers. You'll lock in your score. You got 5 seconds left.
We got the double grab onto the seat. This time he swings his body upward in a vertical position. Sometimes we see this done also on the horizontal positioning with the Superman. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. A 7.720, so that's gonna be the score to beat in the best upright trick competition. One competitor down, 7 to go, Monster Jam fans. Coming up next, the youngest competitor, Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Drew Slough looking for his first win of the year. He made his Monster Jam debut in 2025, so just last year. New to Monster Jam, but not new to the FMX world.
Make some noise for Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
Drew Slough with a Cordova. Impressive stuff, holds onto the handlebars. His thighs actually push forward. He arches his back. Take a look at that super glue to the action replay. That is a perfect picture in the air. Just look at the flexibility that goes into that trick. Was it enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard? Remember, score to beat is Ringling Bailey Circuit, Greg Duffy. The score for Drew Slough is 7.464, 7.464. Close, but not enough to take over the top spot. Let's get those zombie arms moving for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Chandler Hyder is an adrenaline junkie. Not only does he soar through the air here at Monster Jam, but he's also a skydiver, a cliff jumper. So this guy has a need for speed and adrenaline. Our third competitor here in the best upright trick competition.
Nashville, you know what time it is. Put those zombie arms up and make some noise for Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Score now at judgeszone.com.
With the bar hop, both legs extend outward in front of the bike while he holds onto those handlebars. Super glue to the action replay. Scores are locked. Let's take it up to the video board for Team Zombie. Chandler Hyder, a 6.970, good enough for second place in the best upright trick competition. Coming up next, looking to get a little crazy, it's AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. Come on, Monster Jam fans, put your horns up for our next competitor. Made his professional debut in 2021, his Monster Jam debut just last year in 2025. He's competed both nationally and internationally, looking to take his first win of the 2026 season.
Whoa, indeed. Come on, Smashville, let them hear you. AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco. Don't forget to score, everybody. Let us know. Is he gonna steal that top spot?
I don't know, Taylor. We're going to find out on this one. That's the rock solid. A couple of moves in one. It's a seat grab, a Superman, no hands, it had everything. But was it enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard? The score for El Toro Loco is... It was good enough, ladies and gentlemen, a 9.204. H.A. Roseboro, El Toro Loco. Coming up next, Can You Dig It? TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. One of our veteran riders here at Monster Jam. Currently, Team JCB Digatron is in the lead. Can TJ maintain that by jumping to the top of the leaderboard here in this phase of the competition?
Another one, another rock solid compliment of TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. So, Monster Jam fans, this is where it gets a little tricky for all of you scoring at judgeszone.com. Was this rock solid better than that of AJ Roseboro of Team El Toro Loco? Christina, I don't know.
Taylor, this is a game of anything you can do, I can do better. Let's see, though, if it is reflected in the scores. AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco with that rock solid, earning him a 9.204. The score for JCB Digatron is... Oh, close but not enough. And 8.878, so good enough for second place currently in the best upright trick competition. Coming up next, he took 4 out of 5 FMX competition wins last weekend. A veteran rider here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. It is Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. Scott Murray made his debut with us here at Monster Jam in 2003, and he has been rocking and rolling with us ever since, traveling all over the world with a Monster Jam. This is actually, though, his first full-time series in over 20 years, so we welcome him back officially here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
Put those fins together, Monster Jam fans. That was Scott Murray, Megalodon. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
Scott Murray with the KOD. Let's break it down. Hands on the handlebars, tucks in his legs, shoots them back out. The bike goes down in a vertical position while he kicks his legs up into essentially a handstand. Let's see what you guys thought about that one. All right, so it's the rock solid against the KOD, an 8.717 for Scott Murray, Megalodon. 2 competitors remain here in the best upright trick competition. Up next, behind the bike of the black and green wrecking machine, Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Noah Bakken looking to add some points to Team Gravedigger on that Yamaha 450, his professional debut back in 2023. Coming down the ramp.
Put those hands together for Noah Bakken at Gravedigger. See his teammate looking pretty proud of that. What did you fans think, though? That's what really matters. You know where to go to let us know.
All right, with the cliffhanger, he locks his heels underneath the handlebars, stands upright. You can see it up there on that super glue to the action replay. All right, with only one more competitor to go, let's see what you guys thought of Noah Bakken in Gravedigger with that cliffhanger at 8.506, 8.506. These scores are fairly close and consistent right now. Again, Team Gravediggers, Noah Bakken, 8.506. Last but not least, here to Sparkle Smash the competition, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. the only competitor to pilot the Yamaha YZ250 two-stroke bike this season on Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. The final competitor, is he gonna take the win?
Monster Jam fans, it sounded like you liked that, but I don't know, I couldn't hear you, so make some noise for Cam Sepulveda Sparkle Smash. Get those scores in, you got about 5 seconds remaining.
Kylie Kent behind the scenes supporting Cam Sepulveda with that whip. You see it up there on that super glue glutes. The action replay makes a nice 90-degree pivot with that Yamaha bike. All right, let's see though. Scores are locked in. Remember, score to beat El Toro Loco at 9.204. The score for Sparkle Smash is a 7.656, which means your winner, Team El Toro Loco, AJ Roseborough.
That's right, and I'm here in the back with the other half of Team El Toro Loco, Fernando Martinez, AJ, getting it done. 8 valuable points for the team.
You know what? Over the break this past weekend, he said, dude, I'm going to learn some tricks. And he threw some down just for you guys right here in Nashville. We got the win. We couldn't thank you anymore. Thank you guys so much.
And of course, the Nashville fans here are enjoying the FMX portion of Freestyle Mania. Now we have a lucky winner that is going to go to Nissan Stadium here in Nashville for the Super Motocross World Championships. Now, Fernando, why don't you call him out and let him know exactly who is going to win?
If you are sitting in section 102 and your name is Carver, you just won those tickets, buddy.
Congratulations, Carver. Taylor, where's he at?
He's right here, Carver, wave hello. That's right, he's been having so much fun watching the freestyle motocross riders. And you're going home with this goodie bag right here, Carver. You get to take 2 extra friends with you, including mom and dad. Remember, friends, at NissanStadium.com, if you want to go, then go ahead to NissanStadium.com and get your tickets. But right now, it's time for more freestyle motocross here at Freestyle Mania. And this is all gloves off, okay? These riders get to compete with any trick they want, whether that be a backflip, a whip, whatever it is. It's their final opportunity to put points on the board for their team. So Nashville, who's ready for the best trick competition?
Kicking things off, he's the coolest kid in class, Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Drew Slough started off strong with the Cordova in the best upright trick competition. What does he have up his sleeve, though, now that the gloves are off?
Starting out strong. Come on, make some noise for Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Don't wait, get it in.
All right, Monster Jam fans, super glue to the action replay. Heel clicker backflip. So during that backflip, he brings his feet forward towards the front of the bike, clicks his heels together before finishing the rotation. All right, scores are locked in. Let's take it up to that video board. Chucky Palkin behind the scenes cheering on Classroom Crushers, Drew Slough. Nice way to start with an 8.515. That's going to be the score to beat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming up next, it's Greg Duffy, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. Piloting the Kawasaki 450, been riding professionally since 2018. He's actually a Guinness Book of World Record holder as well. First and only person to ever do a double front flip on a dirt bike.
It just keeps getting better, more and more intricate. Nashville, make some noise for Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Go to judgeszone.com to score. Christina, from my angle, you could barely see it, but you see it right there on the replay. He not only takes his leg off, but he uses his other hand to touch his foot while in the middle of a backflip. It's amazing.
Taylor, I caught it on the second super glued to the action replay. Really cool stuff from Greg Duffy. Let's see what you guys thought. Classroom Crushers, the score to be 8.515. Wasn't enough to take over the top spot, though. Take a look right there at 8.332. Second place for Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. Coming up next, celebrating 25 years of the Crazy Bull, AJ Roseborough, Team El Toro Loco. All right, Monster Jam fans, he took the win in the best upright trick competition, but what does it mean for the best trick competition? He's laser focused coming down that ramp.
Give it up for AJ Roseborough, El Toro Loco. This is gonna be a difficult run, I can already tell, Christina, because when the first person hits a backflip, you gotta just keep upping the ante here. So this time, a backflip, no hands.
That's right, Taylor. That is the ultimate look ma, no hands moment. All right, Monster Jam fans, let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. Let's take it up to that video board. For Team El Toro Loco's AJ Roseborough, 8.276, 8.276, third place, score to beat. Held on to right now by Drew Slau's Classroom Crusher, 8.515. Up next, we got TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Ticketron. Come on, Smashville, you guys can do better than that. TJ Tiffany, a world-renowned superstar on the track, and he's also a stuntman as well. So in addition to being a fearless FMX rider, he's been featured in a bunch of movies, including Marvel's Avengers Endgame.
Let's hear it for TJ Tiffany, JCB Ticketron. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Fans, what do you think? You could tell he was going for something there, Christine. I'm not sure what, but it doesn't look like he was able to get his leg off the bike.
From this angle, from where I am, Taylor, it looked like he might have been going for a knack flip by releasing one of his back legs, but he did complete that rotation. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are coming in up there on the video board. A 7.854, 7.854 for TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Ticketron. All right, Monster Jam fans, put your hands in the air and turn them into a fin because it's time for Scott Murray, Megalodon. He is a best trick world champion with over 20 years of experience, Monster Jam fans. He took 4 out of the 5 competitions last week, as I mentioned earlier. Rocked the KOD in the best upright trick competition, slowly coming down the ramp for his final trick.
Whoa, indeed. Keep it going, Monster Jam fans, for Scott Murray Megalodon. Caught Michaela at the end there, still a little in awe. But it's time for you fans to do what you do at Judges Zone.
With the super flip, he kicks his legs out almost into that plank position as he is in that rotation in the back flip. Really impressive stuff. All right, we're gonna do the score to beat to remind you guys of where we're at right now in this phase of the competition, because it's been a really close one. So Classroom Crusher, 8.515, the score to beat. The score for Team Megalodon is 9.456, 9.456. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. Nashville, you guys know what to do when that music comes on. Let me see those zombie arms for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Chandler made his Monster Jam debut with us back in 2022. Here to throw it down now on Monster Jam Freestyle Mania alongside his Monster Jam driver, Brandon Telechka.
Smooth and steady backflip, compliments of Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
Super glue to the action replay. During that backflip, if you notice, he actually extended the carriage of his upper body, and then he released his legs from the pedals during that rotation. Scores are locked in, a 7.634, 7.634 for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Coming up next, the black and green wrecking machine, Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Noah Bakken looking to add some points to the Gravedigger team to see if they can jump to the top of the BKT overall event leaderboard. Let's see what he has in store.
Let's make some noise, Nashville. Give it up for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. 20 seconds on the clock, judgeszone.com.
Super glue to the action replay. Again, that nice smooth backflip similar to that of Chandler Hyder, where you release the legs off of the pedals of that bike as you complete the rotation. Scores are locked in. Let's take it up to the video board. And 8.135, fifth place for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Last but not least, it's Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Cam Sepulveda actually got his start on these amazing bikes when he was only a kid, and now he's living out a childhood dream competing with us here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Put your hands together for Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. Super glue to the action replay. With that incredible rotation, I gotta say, there's a technical term for this, but I like to call that one the running man, because I was born in the 90s, and to me, that looks like he does the running man as he is doing that incredible backflip. But was that enough to take over the top spot, Monster Jam fans? Let's find out. The score for Sparkle Smash is a 9.165, close but not enough, which means the winner is Team Megalodon, Scott Murray. Two incredible competitions here. The best upright trick competition, the best trick competition. But Taylor, we're not done yet.
No, we're definitely not done, because I don't know about you, Nashville, but I want to see a little bit more. Smashville, do you want more? All right. Then it's time to get loud. You're going to want to take out those smartphones, get your cameras ready, because you're going to witness something that you can only see here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. All 8 riders are going to soar through the air, back to back, in train formation. So on the count of 3, I want you to scream so loud we don't hear the bikes. We only hear Nashville. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. These riders have competed all across the world. You see them on your television screen. You've seen them on the social media, and now they're right here before your eyes. And they're gonna give you one more jump. I wanna see some backflips this time, so we gotta get louder. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Freestyle Mania, we got TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron, Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit, Noah Bakken, Gravedigger, AJ Roseborough, El Toro Loco, Scott Murray, Megalodon, Chandler Hyder, Zombie, and Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash.
We see both of our riders, both of our drivers racing to the top of the pod to celebrate these wins.
That's right, Christina. I am here with the winning teams. Team El Toro Loco, AJ Roseborough, Fernando Martinez, taking the upright trick competition. AJ, give you a second, man. Take off your gear, buddy. This is your time. Wow, an amazing trick to win that competition. I was talking to Fern. Those are great 8 points leading up into freestyle.
Yeah, so I learned that trick on Wednesday. It's called a Holy Grab, and I'm so pumped to show it off here for you, Nashville. Thanks for coming out and spending your hard-earned money. I love you guys.
That's what I'm talking about. Improving and getting it done throughout the week. Now let's check in with our other winning team right here, Team Megalodon, Scott Murray, Michaela Tolushka. Scott, man, this is competition win number 6 for you out of the 8 FMX that we've had. How impressive is that?
Oh, you know, I'm just so blessed again to be up here, and you know, AJ brought the heat and the upright stuff, and it always lights a fire when you come up a little short. So I felt like I needed to pull something out big, and you know, was able to put us on top of the box for best trick upside down.
That's exactly right, because here you are, and of course, Michaela's about to hit the track. We got freestyle coming up. What do you say, man?
Oh, it's time to go. It's on you now. Get it done.
That's right. One more time, Nashville. Let's make some noise. Team El Toro Loco, Team Megalodon.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle.
It's a thriller in Nashville. Make some noise for Brandon Tolushka, Zombie. 20 seconds on the clock. Head over to judgeszone.com.
A really fun way to kick off Monster Jam Freestyle. He came out full throttle with that one. Super glue to the action replay. Got some nice air on that sky wheelie, continued on with some great momentum. Got some donuts in there as well, and I believe he did a bicycle all the way around the entirety of the pod. Impressive stuff and a great way to kick off freestyle. Scores are locked in. Let's take it up to the video board. A 7.761. We got our first competitor at the top of the leaderboard. That's going to be the score to beat. Ready to Sparkle Smash the competition here in her rookie season. Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash.
Let's hit the gas. Everybody make some noise. Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. 20 seconds, judgeszone.com.
All right, our second competitor out in Monster Jam Freestyle. Super glued to the action replay right out the gate with the confetti from the unicorn on that first hit. What she did well with that freestyle run was she took full advantage of the entirety of the track. So you have 75 seconds, a lot of different obstacles built into that elevated obstacle itself, and she took full advantage of that. Scores are locked in. The score for Sparkle Smash is a 6.231, 6.231 for Team Sparkle Smash. Looking to swim her way to the top of the leaderboard, Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Put your hands together for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Then head on over to judgeszone.com, lock in those scores for our third competitor here in the freestyle competition. Let us know what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Right now, her brother, Brandon Telechka, is currently in the lead. That super glued to the action replay showcases a stellar freestyle run. We got some stoppies in there. We did see some donuts, some nice air throughout it, but wasn't enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard. Let's find out. The score for Megalodon is a 6.821, good enough for second place, Team Megalodon. Monster Jam fans, we are coming to the end of Monster Jam Freestyle, so for one final time, I do want to remind you, you have an opportunity to still donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals. In just a few moments, we will announce our team ambassador of the event, but we can't do that just yet because we do have time for a couple of more donations. So scan the QR code and get in on the action. And speaking of action, Taylor, I think you are standing by to have a little bit of fun with some of our fans in the stands.
That's right. I'm here with Michael, and he is ready to play the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital Helmet Shuffle. Let's take it up to the video board. Michael, let's take a look. We have 3 Monster Jam helmets right there and 1 trophy. All you gotta do is keep your eye on the helmet that's holding and hiding the trophy. It's right there in the center. Let's watch it. Nashville, don't lose it. It's not done. Here we go. Keep your eye on it. Oh my goodness, Michael. Okay, here we go. We got helmet number 1, helmet number 2. Michael, what do you think? Do you need to consult your crew chief, Mom? I see we got a lot of 1s in your section.
Number 1.
Here we go. Whew. All right, it's not under 3, that's good. And it's not under number 2, Michael!
It's number 1.
It's number 1! Make some noise one more time for Michael. Of course, you're going home with a prize. You had so much fun here at Monster Jam. So in this Ringling goodie bag, you have 4 tickets to go to Monster Jam. Again, when we are here at the Nissan Stadium in June, tickets will be going on sale very shortly. So before you do that, though, we got to introduce our next Monster Jam driver. Nashville, it's time to get loud because it's time for Ringling
Bailey Circuit!
Woo!
Twenty seconds remain on the clock. She's slowing down, lining up with the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp.
Smashville! Here we go, make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. You gotta score that one at judgeszone.com. Everybody, let's do it.
Taylor, she hits it, flips it, lands it, and now we got a hair flip from Brianna Mahan. Ringling Bailey Circuit, little Bailey Circuit down there on the track, supporting that fierce freestyle. Currently at the top of the leaderboard, we have Team Zombie. All right, let's see. The score for Ringling Bailey Circuit is 9.548. 9.548. New leader, new score to beat. Coming up next, school's out for the summer. Jackie Palkin, Classroom Crusher.
Steve Falcon, Classroom Crusher. Drew Slough, his teammate, smiling, nice and strong, telling you all to score at judgeszone.com.
You know, Taylor, everybody has a different approach to freestyle. Sometimes the goal is big air, sometimes the goal is more technical moves, and I think what Chucky did really well is he found that balance between both. We saw some really nice air, but also some incredible technical moves and combination moves. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought of Classroom Crusher. At 8.072, his personal highest freestyle score of the season so far. Good enough to put him currently in second place in Monster Jam Freestyle. He was your 2024 Rookie of the Year, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
That bull is un poco loco, un poquitito loco. Make some noise, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Judgeszone.com, 20 seconds.
Amazing stuff from Fernando Martinez. That was a wild one, Nashville. You did not know where that one was going. It was high flying. There were stoppies. There was one balancing act on one BKT tie. There was so much happening in a short amount of time. Yeah, check your pulse. Come on, there's a lot going on, Fernando. You're high. I know, I see it. All right, let's see what you guys thought. Score to beat is Ringling Bailey Circuit at 9.548. The score for El Toro Loco is so close, a 9.154 for the Crazy Bull. Smashville, who's ready for Gravedigger?
win, Gravedigger. Go ahead and lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Aggressive is the word that comes to mind when Weston Anderson jumps onto the track for Monster Jam Freestyle. Take a look at that super glue to the action replay. Really big air, nice control during certain moments, but again, similar to that of Fernando Martinez, he keeps you on your toes throughout the entirety of the freestyle. Smashville, let him hear you. And then turn your attention to the video board because the scores for Gravedigger is 9.209, second place for Weston Anderson. Team Gravedigger with one competitor remains. Last but not least, celebrating his birthday with each and every one of you here in Smashville, it's Tony Oaks, Team JCB Ticketron.
Nashville, put those hands together for Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron. Scoring is open for the final competitor here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Let us know, is he gonna take that top spot to take home this win?
These drivers, Taylor, I'll tell you, they are in it to win it right now. This was an electric freestyle competition, and it all comes down to this. All right, remember, score to beat is Ringling Bailey's Circuit with a 9.548. The score for JCB Ticketron is at 8.714, fourth place in the Monster Jam Freestyle competition, which means the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, the Princess of Carnage, Priyana Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Monster Jam fans, she takes the freestyle win, but your BKT overall event champion goes to Team JCB Ticketron. Team JCB Ticketron walks away with the first overall event championship win of the weekend here in Smashville. TJ Tiffany joining him on the track right now. An amazing day for both of these men here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. We got Tony celebrating his birthday. TJ Tiffany, a brand new dad. Baby Tiffany made her appearance this Thursday. What a day for Team JCB Digatron. Nashville, give it up for the amazing superstars of a Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Standing in the center of the pod right now, your BKT Overall Event Championship winners and your St. Jude Ambassadors of the Day, Team JCB Digatron. This was an incredible day for this wonderful team. Birthday celebrations, new dad, a BKT Overall Event Championship, and the St. Jude Ambassadors of the Day. David, take it away.
Let's talk to the winning team taking their second Overall Event Championship here in Freestyle Mania, Team JCB Digatron. Let's start with you, TJ Tiffany. What an unbelievable moment, not only for you, your family, and your team taking the second championship.
Oh man, there's nothing else like getting up to stand up here out in front of you Monster Jam fans. Tony definitely took it home for us this one. I got the birthday boy over here. There's nothing else like it. Thank you guys so much. Everybody kick butt today.
That's exactly right. Now we're here with Tony Oaks, with the rest of his crew and his technicians. Tony, I'm gonna let you take this microphone and you tell the crowd exactly what's on your mind.
I'll tell you what's on my mind. This is one of the best starts to a birthday that I've ever had. And you know what? We had to come out here. We had our work cut out for us because we got some heavy hitters out here, guys, and you saw that some of the biggest air I've ever seen in an arena out here. You know, I was a little bit nervous coming out here to freestyle against these boys, but you know what? We came out on top. It's all about the consistency. You know, we got fourth in freestyle, but we're out on top at the end of the day. And these guys right here, my beautiful crew, these guys, they keep this thing right and tight. The best monster truck that I've ever driven in my entire life here with JCB Digatron. Man, thank you guys. I can't thank you enough. Guys, Nashville, thank you so much. We got 2 more events this weekend, one tonight, one tomorrow. If you like what you saw, come on back and watch JCB get on top again.
One more time, national team, JCB Digatron. And now, of course, we have our winning team here for freestyle, joined by Greg Duffy. We got Brianna Mahan, and of course, little Ringling Bailey Circuit. Brianna, going from backflip to hair flip, you took the freestyle win.
Absolutely. You know what? I absolutely love coming out here to Nashville every single year, bringing you guys a brand new truck this year, and couldn't do it without this man by my side, Greg Duffy. He is, you know, a legend of his own. So thank you guys for coming out here, supporting me, supporting Team Bailey Circuit, and happy birthday, Tony, old man.
One more time, Nashville. Let's make some noise for Team Ringling Bailey Circuit.
Well, Smashville, that was amazing. What a way to kick off the weekend here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. It was absolutely electric. Kudos one more time, Team JCB Digatron, and of course, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit walking away with that freestyle win. Taylor, before we kind of close things out, I know you're hanging around the arena somewhere. What are you feeling right now? Because this was awesome.
Christina, I'm feeling amazing. You see, I'm just still in the thick of it with all of the fans. And you know what? We celebrated so much here. We celebrated a birthday, Ringling Bailey Circuit, and everyone's been asking, when is Monster Jam coming back? Well, guess what? We're gonna be at Nissan Stadium in June. Tickets are going on sale soon, but the Morrow family, they're going home with a Monster Jam goodie bag, inclusive of tickets to that Monster Jam event. We say it when we mean it. We love it here at Nashville.
Taylor, we're giving away prizes up until the very end and just having so much fun. And I hope each and every one of you had as much fun as we did. We got Taylor Livy in the stands and David Mila back in the pits. I'm Christina Moore from all of us here at Feld Entertainment. Smashville! That was Monster Jam Freestyle Mania!
give up, never give in. It's grit and guts, dirt and dust. Get out your seat and put your hands up. That's right, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right, let's go. This is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, yeah. It's wheelies and backflips, donuts and burnouts and walk-ins. Full throttle, head to head. You be the judge of which truck's gonna win. That's right, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right, let's go. This is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster you say jam, monster, monster.